Hey y'all, welcome back to Sin City Review. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on these HD night sights from Trijicon I just picked up. They're pretty badass. I like them a lot. Simply, they're kind of the 21st century, night sight. They went ahead and put a fluorescent ring around the front sight ring. Of course, there's a tritium insert in there, but the front sight does have that, yellow or orange offering, whichever one you choose. Your eye really picks up on that. And of course, the rear, you don't want your distraction on the rear sight of any sort of white lines or any thing that draws your eye to the rear. You just want them to be blacked out. And so they have the tritium inserts, but there's no white rings around them like the traditional Trijicons have. So it's pretty cool. Your eye just picks up on that front sight, and it's awesome. In low light or highlight conditions, if there's any sort of lighting source behind you or to the peripherals, this fluorescent ring just picks it up. I mean, it's awesome. It's almost like it has a piece of glass over it or something. It just has like this, not a reflection property, but it just picks up the light and it just makes that glow. It's pretty awesome. Besides that, the sights, you can cock the gun, or you can rack around using the rear sight. It is upswept in the back, like a little ramp, so that way, if you're injured or you have to manipulate the gun with one hand, you can do that on a table or any sort of rigid surface. So that's pretty cool as well. They are pretty high-rise sights. I mean, they kind of ride almost like a suppressor sight does. I noticed they're pretty high for what they are, but at least the rear sight looks that way. Maybe it's because it's so skinny, but you'll see that in a second. Regardless, there's two offerings. You have a yellow, and then you have the orange, like I'm going to show you in a second. But they're just awesome. Novak cut, and they're probably the lowest mount Novak cut I've seen as far as the mounting of the dovetail. It sits almost flush with the top of the slide. It's pretty awesome. But we'll go ahead and take a look at them. Of course, this gun's empty. This is my Springfield operator. I did in graphite black Cerakote controls. Did the grips in that as well, and the gun itself, the frame and slide, is my midnight bronze. Couldn't be more happy with this color. I love the way this gun looks, but it's kind of my little guinea pig. I do different things to it. So I'm going to be stripping all this color off and doing a hot salt bluing technique, maybe a nitrile blue, something like that. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do, but it's going to look a lot different from this. So this will be the last time you see it like this. This gun is safety checked. There is a snap cap in the chamber, so don't be worried about the hammer being back and whatnot. If you are, that sucks for you. Anyways, going to the gun, let's go ahead and check out the front sight. Let's get this camera focused real fast. It's kind of hard to get it focused sometimes. There it goes. It's playing nice with us today. So there's the front blade. Nice blade profile. Simple, upswept. There's the orange dot. The tritium insert down the side. That thing just glows, man. Any sort of light source that hits that, it just glows awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to get the Trijicon in focus. There we go. Trijicon H311. Okay, going back to the back sight. Now this is pretty cool. You can see the Novak cut, how it's let's get this in focus real fast. Okay. You can see the cut here. When I make the gun level, it is completely level with the slide. I mean, no other sight. Maybe the Kimmers kind of come close to that, their cut, but the Novak cut is awesome with that. I mean, I couldn't say anything better about that. So it just looks like it's made to fit, like it's made for the gun. Of course, then it has this huge upswept area, as you can see. Kind of ramps up, so that way you can manipulate right there with any sort of hard surface to wrap around. But then you can also see, look how far back the side is cut. It's actually set further than the slide stops at the top. So, it gives you a larger or a longer sight picture, better accuracy if you want to call it that. So that's pretty cool. Zoom in here once again, let you see the code on the side. Come on, camera, play nice today. It's great, it has a great HD, but it just doesn't want to focus and play like the way I want it to play. There it is. Trijicon H311. Okay. To the rear, you see those tritium inserts right there. Pretty awesome. Serrated black blades, or it's going to be serrated sight with the blades. I think that's I don't know if it's 40 lines per inch or 30, but anyways. Nice big U-notch, so you can really get that orange dot in there. See if we can't catch that guy. There we go. See him way up there. And there's your notch. Of course, it doesn't look like this when you're looking through it with your eye. The dot's a little bit bigger, but through the camera you can kind of see what's going on. Pretty awesome, and it's all blacked out. And then all of a sudden at nighttime, you know, as you'll see if I do this, there you go. There's your night sight inserts. So pretty awesome. I think all in all, they did a really good job on this sight. Extremely happy with it. That's kind of how it looks on the gun. It's kind of funky. The rear sight, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit weird. I'm trying to get used to it. How it kind of kicks off like that. And it's such a, like a little block right on the top. So it is kind of funky. I agree with whoever thinks that. You know, I really didn't like it at first when I first got the pistol and I put it on there. But it's growing on me slowly. You know, I'm getting used to it. But all in all, I think they did a pretty good job with it. You know, there's something new, something different. Always try something once, as they say. And so far, I'm pretty happy with the sights. They're so easy to pick up. I mean, you can just kind of see just moving that little orange dot around. You can see it constantly. I mean, it never really leaves your eye. The yellow, I'm going to put those on these 3 pistols I'm building pretty soon. I'm working on Nighthawks, making my own pistols. Or making my own 3 custom pistols anyways. One for myself, one for a buddy, and I'm going to sell the other one. But yeah, look at that. You just, that orange dot is just so easy to pick up. But they do have the yellow. I'm going to, like I said, do that on my other pistols, so as soon as I get those done, you'll see what the yellow sight looks like as well. But oh, pretty cool. Like it a lot. I'm not going to turn the lights off and show you the tritium. I mean, if you've seen one tritium, you've seen them all. It's just tritium. It just glows really well. You know, Trijicon's is just super glowy. Pretty awesome. You can see the reflection of the rear sight right there, the tritium inserts. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm not going to make this too long. And we'll get another one up here shortly. Don't know if I ever showed how I crowned and flushed the front of this barrel. You can see that. I actually crowned the bushing and the barrel together. Come on, camera. I don't know where the focus point of this picks up. If it's right in the middle of the lens or if it's off to the side, because it's weird how it decides what it wants to focus on. Okay, now it's focused. See if we can wrap it around. Okay, there you go, see? So I took the bushing, I actually you know, radiused in the bushing with the barrel. So it's pretty cool. I mean, just makes it look a bit larger, kind of like when you do the bull barrels. So the bushing actually has a cut into it as well. It's pretty awesome. You can see that line right there. And that's actually where the barrel ends and the bushing starts. But I think it turned out pretty rad. There you go. Pretty awesome. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video as always. Any questions, concerns, comments, leave them. I'll answer accordingly. And I'll get my shotgun up here in a second. I'm going to make another video today if I have time. And I just did the same color on my shotgun with nitrile blue pins. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So we'll get that on soon.